What's up, everybody? What's going on? You doing good out there? I hope so. Now, before I get to the main points of this video, there's some things that I would like to talk about so you can probably grasp how big this coming month is going to be for me. Now, this is the last day of September, and October begins tomorrow. Now, as I was planning out the month and looking at everything going on, I just stood back and thought to myself, damn! Now, let me start off by saying that October, by default, is one of my favorite months of the year. Why? Because I just love Halloween. I mean, I have a tradition now where I binge watch horror movies throughout the whole month, and I get to do as much public cosplay as possible. Now, there's some other things going on this month that I'm quite looking forward to. This month has 4 big wrestling events. For WWE, you got that Super Showdown going on in Melbourne, Australia. SmackDown's 1000th episode is coming up, and you got that all-women's pay-per-view of Evolution. Now, if that's not enough, Impact Wrestling has their Bound for Glory event going on. Because I'm a YouTuber now, since 2015, I have had this tradition going on called Halloween. It's an entire week of my own personal Halloween specials, and this year won't be any exception. There will be a Halloween for 2018. Speaking of traditions, my town every year has a festival called Hilarity. They hold it every October, and it's going to be the 3rd Saturday this month. Another tradition going on is something that's happening at my original church, the Fountain of Life Church of God. Now, yes, I'm a Christian, and yes, I go to church when I can, but they have this big event every October called Homecoming. It's like this big, it's like your normal Sunday worship service, except on steroids. It's like a whole lot bigger, and after the service is over, a whole bunch of people chill in the back, and they just have this big old feast. It's awesome. Now, there's 2 things going on that is not quite tradition for me, but it's definitely a new experience. Now, the other church I go to is the Woodward Baptist, and there's 2 events that I've been invited to. One of them is for me to participate in my first ever paintball battle. And the other thing, I get to go to my first Judgment House. I'm not quite sure what Judgment House is exactly, but I've been hearing about it for years, and I finally get to go to one. Oh yeah, and I'm also hosting a live Google Hangout costume party on Monday the 29th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not doing anything that day or around that time frame, yeah, just grab a webcam, come by the channel, and just say what's up. Oh yeah, grab a costume too. It can't be a costume party if you're not in costume. So let's just take inventory, shall we? Tons of horror movies, Halloween, Homecoming, 4 big wrestling events, personal Halloween specials, paintballing, Judgment House, live streaming, hilarity, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Now, this month can get a whole lot bigger, provided one certain event makes its return to my city. And that event that I'm talking about is the Zerbini Family Circus. It was here in 2015, it was here in 2016. Now, at the end of that 2016 show, despite them saying we'll be back here next year, 2017 rolled around, and they no-showed us. Trust me, that was a major disappointment. Now, the first 2 times I went, or the only 2 times I went, I was utterly impressed. So let me go on the record to say that the Zerbini Family Circus is awesomeness personified. I mean, heck, it's not like they have much competition anymore. The Ringling Brothers left, so now the sky's the limit for them. I was roasted on this channel for wanting to work for them for a night. But heck, would you blame me? I mean, heck, some of my regulars watching this video right now knows how much of a clown I can be. So just tell me that a circus would not be the perfect place for me, at least for a night. Now, when I said I wanted to work for them for a night, I didn't mean like during the actual show, but possibly just do something to help out, you know, like help set up, help pack up, help clean up, help do something. Now, I apologize for not knowing the names. Please forgive me. I only saw these people 2 days out of my entire life's existence, but what I saw was just amazing, okay? You had this lady that was having dogs run around in a circle, and I don't just mean run around and around. I saw somebody who was probably 11 or 13 years old doing acrobats that would make even Flip Gordon mark out. I saw an elderly man swing from the ceiling about 15 or 20 feet in the air on his head. And oh boy, that clown with the whistles. That clown with the whistles, oh boy. Look, I hope these Zerbini folks out there are watching. If that clown is out there listening to me, I will outdance you, bruh. So to the people of the Zerbini Family Circus, good job. Keep up the good work. I hope to see you again in the near future. And if any of you are out there watching this, plan to go to a Zerbini Family Circus in the future, tell them I sent you. Tell them James Self-Stander sent you. And Zerbini Family Circus, if you do come back to my city, this month will probably be the best month of the entire year. So I hope you guys out there have enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And to all of you out there, to all the members of the Zerbini Family Circus, and to myself especially, I hope we can all remember to be outrageously optimistic year-round. Booyah! I'm out. Peace.